Bleach is the anime that caught me by surprise. Like I was supposed to watch Bleach like a long time ago, but my friend would always gas it, make it seem like it's one of the best anime. Da, 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 da. And I've recently been on a thing like in the last year where I was watching anime that I really wouldn't give a chance off first glance. You feel me? Like even though it's the big, you know what I'm saying? Like you're supposed to watch Naruto. Bleach was not something I wanted to watch. Neither was One Piece. One Piece, I am a One Piece fanatic now, but we are not here about One Piece. We're here about Bleach. And boy, let me tell you, Bleach is in my top 5 anime now. But without further ado, I actually really want to prove why I think it's in the top 5 in general. Why it deserves a spot in the big 3. And I'm not even through with Bleach, by the way. I'm only on episode 170 or 160. Like, I just got done watching the second fight between Grimmjow and Ichigo. But that's neither here nor there. But just so you know, I won't be reviewing anything past that because, well, I'm not there yet. So everything you'll be seeing on this video is a clip that is pre that. Anyways, we'll be starting with Bleach fights because, I mean, that's what they're the most known for. And that's what everybody wants to talk about. What's your favorite anime? One Piece? Naruto? Let me guess. I'll say Dragon Ball Z. Let me tell you something right now. Bleach has better fights than all of your favorite anime. Yes, nigga, I said it. DBZ is not that good at fighting. But that's a different video entirely. The thing Bleach fights do the best is just hype. I'm not gonna lie to you, the moves they do, they aren't really that crazy except for like the hacks and the abilities and shit like that. For the most part, they just swing fucking swords around. Like it's you're not gonna see any Jujutsu Kaisen fighting or some shit like that, bro. Don't come here for all of that. Just watch niggas do hard shit. Honestly, that's really what the fighting is. Just watch niggas do really cool shit and see who wins. Bleach also has one of these like weird like dynamics that a lot of anime have. Like you know how a lot of anime, they for some reason they have like a charm to them. Like Bleach fights, they have a charm. Like they feel so unfiltered, if that makes sense. Like they feel really raw. Like when I seen Grimmjow and Ichigo fighting, or no, let me better example. Kenpachi versus Ichigo, it feels raw. It feels like a fight that's supposed to happen. It doesn't feel like a fight that's hyped, you know? Like even though it's hyped, it doesn't feel like it was set up. It feels like it was meant to be. Like it felt like these two people were meant to meet on this plane and fight really hard and give us the best that they could. And don't even get me started on the soundtrack, my nigga. Do you hear what I have playing in the background right now? Listen. Look it up if you want. This is not a video for you to listen to the music, but I promise you the soundtrack, bro. I'm professional, I know, but the soundtrack complements the show. It's almost like, you know what? It's almost like they did the scenes and then like made them make like look, it's almost like they did the scenes after the song. You get me? Like it's like the songs came first and they said, alright, what the fuck can we make to this bomb ass track? Cause this shit hot. Like, bruh, there's this track that I haven't got to, spoiler alert. It's called an Invasion. And it's a spoiler for when the show happens, but something happens, I'm guessing, with an invasion. And you feel me? Yeah. Invasion. The track is one of the best anime tracks I've ever heard in my life. The only other anime I know with like music this potent is Yu Yu Hakusho. And even then, I'm not gonna lie, Bleach is giving them boys a run for their motherfucking money on Jesus, nigga. I swear to God, cause I ain't gonna lie, as much as I love One Piece, their music ain't nothing crazy. Like they little sound cues and shit, it's cool, but I'm not writing home about no One Piece, you feel me? I'm not writing home about most of any other anime, if I'm being honest. The only other anime, and I haven't mentioned this because it's just my favorite. My favorite anime in terms of soundtrack is Samurai Champloo, and it's also my favorite anime. So, but that's biased, so I won't really put that. But that's off top. What I really want to talk about is the nigga I gave a dedicated section to. None other than the man himself, Kenpachi motherfucking Zaraki. I don't watch my fair share of anime, and I've never seen a nigga that's worth so much smoke in my entire life. This nigga Kenpachi, bro. Imagine getting lost because you're looking for smoke. My nigga, he literally is the only nigga I know that will give you a free stab in the chest. You can't penetrate his skin, bro. He looks like a demon. His character design is everything about his name screams like intimidation. Like if you hear a nigga say, "Yo, Tomomura about to pull up and beat the shit out you," versus Kenpachi is on his way, leave. You know, there's one nigga I can think of in all of media that reminds me of him. And you know what the funny part is? Come to think of it, because I literally just thought about this on top of my head. He had the same damn wound. And that would be Majima from Yakuza. Other than that, I don't know a nigga that echoes "I want smoke." I really don't. And this nigga on the screen you see going crazy? Yeah, his name is Ikaku. Don't get me started. I'll be here all day. Let's get back to our regularly scheduled programming. But all in all, these fights are just staple fights. Bleach is literally possibly top 2 for me in terms of just fighting anime. Like, flawlessly done. So far, that is. You know, now I want to talk about the characters of the show. There's a lot of people on the show. Like, there's so many goddamn captains. There's 13, 14 technically, but yeah, there's a lot of captains, and then on top of that, you got lieutenants and the people in the human world, and then now you got the visors, and there's a lot. But I'll admit they've outdone themselves in terms of I can really tell you, like, obviously there's someone mixed in there, but for the most part I care about everyone, you know? Like, a lot of the characters, they matter. They matter. To me, at least. I won't sit here and make it seem like these guys are changing the game, but they're great. This is a great cast of characters. But you know who is changing the game? People like Aizen, people like Ichigo, to be honest, because Ichigo, as much of a generic protagonist as he is, it's like Naruto. Naruto is super goddamn generic, you know? But you just feel the need to gravitate towards them, and you relate to the situation. But like Kuroichi, you know what I'm saying? This purple hair thotty on the screen. Weird enough, I really love Soy Phone. You know, all in all, just really, I love all the 13 court guard. I love all the 13 captains. The only person who I think is just really kind of, but I like them still, is Tomura. But other than that, everyone else is great. Oh, and Toshiro, just that man gets no credit. He can't beat a battle. But I'm not here to rag on these guys and their powers. My favorite side character, though, I would have to say, it's definitely just Uryu, and much hasn't happened. But in terms of the human world people, Uryu he just feels understandable and relatable. He feels very lost, very much trying to find out where he's at. And the whole show gives you that vibe of people just trying to figure out how to maneuver. Even the captains, they're just trying to find their place in the court squad. You know, they know their strengths, obviously. You know you're the strength captain, medical squad, stuff like that, but still trying to find how you best can utilize your talents is understandable. And you can see that with everybody, especially Kenpachi. Spoiler alert, but you know, during his fight with Ichigo, it's a big thing that he doesn't know his Bankai. He doesn't even know the name of his shit. You feel me? Like, of his Shikai. So it's like, just seeing at the end of the fight how, at least that's how I took it, he realizes he needs to grow. I'm really hoping when I see this nigga, he comes back and, you know, some crazy shit. But that's just like, it's beautiful the way they write characters. That's a hot take. I actually really think Bleach's cast of characters better than Naruto, because I feel like Naruto's is the other competition. Because One Piece, I feel like everybody agrees One Piece has the best world, you know. But Naruto being the only other competition this has in terms of world building, I feel like it actually beats Naruto a lot in terms of character building. Did you think Bleach's fights was all they had? No. No. Bleach's story is something to be surprised at. You go into this show, or at least I did. I really thought it was gonna be some underbaked plot, something just thrown together, you know. But it actually really feels very coherent. It feels very nuanced, but it brings a certain type of nuance that honestly I don't get from a lot of other anime. One Piece is the only other anime for me where I really look at this story and there's a mystery of the world and the story at the same time. You know, me watching Naruto's a great for, and I don't also want to see what I'm hating on Naruto. It's just Naruto's, I feel like, is a very headstrong story. It's very straightforward. You get me? Like, obviously there's flashbacks, but Bleach, the world leaves you wanting more. There was nothing about Konoha, Rockville, there was nothing about the entire area that inspired me. They're all ninjas. They have different specials. The story it gets really good towards the end of the Soul Society arc, especially. Like, it's already amazing at the beginning of the arc. Like, it had me legitimately watching every episode knowing I had to be up for work in the morning, which a lot of hard shifts came out of watching this goddamn anime. So I'm really hoping like this Aizen thing comes to a very great close, like I've been told, and I'll be a happy man when I'm done. But as of right now, the story is progressing so beautifully. Like they do things with a finesse by add in world building with characters, with strength, with plot, armor. Because I'm not gonna lie, Ichigo should have died a lot of fucking times, but they make it feel coherent. Like why Ichigo is even going crazy for real. Like, as a slight spoiler, Ichigo isn't all that strong. Like, he doesn't start off, he's not like some solo leveling shit from what I know where he's just great. Like, that's not what Ichigo is. Ichigo is just, his spiritual pressure is so adaptive, it grows. Like, just him fighting people way higher than him, within that fight he's gonna get to your level damn near, because he's fighting you. Like, his shit is so adaptive, it adapts that quickly. Like, it was a great way of explaining why he's OP. Put it that way. Everybody else usually is just like, oh, he's the chosen one, oh, his parents is this, oh, his bloodline is this, blah, 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 blah. Basically, just it's a well done cop out. Very well done cop out. Hey there. Thanks for watching. You know, I actually really like Bleach. Like, I'm enjoying this. Maybe a little too much. I've been watching this, and it's just funny to me that I've been putting off such a great anime for so long. But I'm watching it now, and I will finish it. But hopefully you finish this video. Like, subscribe. Be back next week, because this week is over today because it's Saturday. Like, subscribe, and I'll see you guys later. Who says I'm bold?